Hello, and welcome back to another daily dose of EOS. This is actually the second video in a row, so maybe I could claim to be daily after all. But anyways, welcome back. Today is March 8th, 2019. As you can see, I'm a little bit earlier today, doing this video at 10:47 a.m. Lisbon, Portugal time, which is incidentally same as London time. So for my London viewers out there, yeah, good morning. For the rest of the world, you're either sleeping or just getting off work, I think. But anyways, that's enough about the time zones. Let's get on to the latest happenings in the EOS LAN. So the torch has been passed. We have created a custom sub on discussions.app following the EOS torch project, which is a non-fungible token that's being passed around the EOS community. The last we heard, it was passed to Block Pierce. Block Pierce, if you don't know, obviously is one of the founders that back when Block 1 was getting started. He's doing a lot in the EOS ecosystem now. Also is a registered proxy. So the torch was passed to him yesterday night. And today he passed it to Aurora, which I assume is the name of his newborn. So congratulations, Brock, if you listen to this podcast or video. Congratulations on your baby, Aurora. So this has been confirmed on his Twitter. You can see here, Brock Pierce. I pass this torch to light the way and bring the birth of a new dawn. So obviously the torch reference and the dawn referencing the EOS release. I think the beta was called Dawn as well. So yeah, cool stuff. Very interesting project. We're still waiting for people to pass the torch to us. So if you are listening out there, Brock, or I guess Aurora now, that's a very easy place where you could pass the torch on. So anyways, Crypto Tim is back with another video on universal basic income on Telos. Don't miss your daily acorn. So acorns is a token that they're doing on Telos. If we can find that sub, so you can get a little bit more info on it. Yeah, so it is the acorn is basically their idea of the universal basic income. So basically you get a little bit of acorn every day. I'm not sure how the economic model works if you're just giving out tokens, what the token value comes from. But yeah. Yeah, so right here, yes. Nope. That's the strange thing when it refreshes, eh? So where was it? I lost track of it. There we go. Acorn, a Telos token for everyone. So this is the interface. I guess you claim your acorn. I'm not gonna read the article. If you're interested, check it out in the Telos sub. That's where you find all the Telos stuff. So anyways, I guess Crypto10 did a video on that. That's all cool. Over to Karma, one of the most active EOS projects and dApps, most used dApps on the EOS ecosystem. They recently made a change to the rewards rules. So this is obviously from the Telegram group, this Telos. I'm just gonna read this. It sparked a pretty interesting conversation, and I want to show you guys a little bit of that later. So this is his reasoning for why he's changing the rewards rule. So if you don't know, Karma works in a very similar way to how Steam works. Basically, you make posts, people upload your posts, and you get reward from your posts. And they recently added a 100k Karma requirement that you have to stick in it in order to get engagement rewards. You can still get rewards just from people liking your post, but I guess engagement rewards like this extra slice of the pie that you now get only if you have stick a 100k Karma. So just for reference, the 100k karma in today's value, according to new decks, is around $40-50. Just to put things in context. So he says, 1, the 100k minimum for engagement reward can change to a lower number if and when it makes sense for the community. 2, it can be lower or removed when it becomes easy to prevent dishonest people from creating more accounts in karma. Not sure why that has to do with accounts, but okay. 3, if possible, there can be an update that allows users to delegate power up karma to others so that they can be eligible for engagement rewards. I actually think this is a pretty good solution. The reality is there was bad actors with bad intention trying to create fake accounts to steal karma from the system and sell it. This made engagement reward artificially low for good people. People who steal karma earn karma when their posts are liked and power up rewards. So yeah, this is the last part is what I'm talking about. People could still earn karmas when people like their posts and they power up their rewards. So the 100k is just like extra for engagement rewards. I'm gonna jump into the Telegram in a bit. I'm not sure I could find it. So yeah, this was a message replying to this individual. So Love Foundation Ghana, thanks. I hardly make $2 a day. How can I afford 100,000 karma? Some of us live on crypto, but many may not know. Yeah, I actually didn't know that. I didn't know people actually. I mean, I personally work in the space, so I guess it makes sense for me. But there are people who are depending on it elsewhere. It's like crypto is our basic income now. I spend close to 15 hours daily looking for a way to survive, also help others like myself. Hardly been successful. Steam took care of most of us way back last year. I still depend heavily on it. I thank God for Dalai Lama. Damn, Lerma. Oh, I read that as the Dalai Lama. Okay, Dan Lerma and his evolutional thinking. Okay, so that's that. Just want to read that just to give a bit of context. So that's a change to karma. So over to the games, which we have been following very closely on discussions.app. There has been a new release from ITAM Games. ITAM. So they have a new game called Tricia. What's with these very difficult to pronounce names? A card magician that was a casino dealer in the past. Look forward to her role in Blue Dawn as well as the launch of Item Store. Oh, so I guess this is not a new game, but rather a new character in a game. Okay, good to know. Another day, new character. No character. Okay, it's not a new game. I read Card Magician and I just thought that was kind of a Magic or the Gathering type deal. So let's make a quick correction here so that we're on the same page. Okay, cool. I go back. Take a sip of coffee while that happens. That was a very loud sip. So yeah, new character in Blue Dawn. Very excited to see all the things that ITAM is working on. Over to Public 2. They listed on Coinbene. Sorry. That's actually a cafe I remember in Brooklyn, New York, that was very popular. A cafe chain that was called Cafe Bene. Yeah, Cafe Bene. Actually, some of my friends used to work there. So they were listed not in Cafe Bene, but they were listed in Coinbene. Coinbene is headquartered in Singapore. Is a big name cryptocurrency exchange with 5th largest trading volume as of March 8th, according to CoinMarketCap. Oh, okay. Well, that's exciting. Being listed on the 8th? The 5th largest trading volume of all the exchanges. That is quite exciting. If you want to follow the Korean side of EOS news, do follow koreos.io. Great source of information. They cater to more specifically the Korean community. So yeah, lots of stuff happening there that you'll miss if you don't follow them. Another listing from new decks is VS and EOS ABC. Not sure what they are. Haven't took a deep dive into it just yet. The first one looks like it's a gambling game again. Yeah, VO's bet. So I'm guessing some kind of online casino. EOS ABC is the only ecological passport of EOS ABC. It can be applied to various functions of EOS ABC wallet and app, include asset management, resource leasing, account management, advertising, bidding, financial management, DApp game speculation, pledge dividends, and so on. That sounds insanely vague and all-encompassing. So sounds like a side chain. Don't know what it is. I think it's probably a spin on Bitcoin ABC, but who knows? I'll if you do know, leave a comment. Gladly to give you some tips for that. Okay, and the alpha test of Unlimited Tower begins now. I have already registered, as you could probably guess. So just a quick form. Yeah, I basically just provided them my email, and I didn't have any question for them. So just my email address was enough to sign up for the beta. Very, very exciting. Haven't heard anything since yet, so I'm still like, I guess they're still filtering the applicants. And Chinglang222, you guys might have seen him if you follow the forum closely. He used to post a lot of Chinese content, which is great. However, we don't have a huge Chinese community yet, so he's switched over to posting a lot more English content, which is great. BTMX, I think, is a exchange, is not BitMEX actually. I'm not gonna read the whole article, but it was just some I think it's a Taiwanese exchange, and I think they were doing some market manipulation. Read the whole story here. Interesting stuff coming out of China. Chinglang has been keeping us updated on the Chinese news. As you can see here, in China is the most difficult start from business from 0 to 1. 0 to 1, a reference to Peter Thiel's very famous book 0 to 1. If you haven't read it, great stuff. I haven't read it. I heard it's great stuff. So yeah. Okay, some more article from Chinglang. Let's see. United States Department Deputy Acting Secretary of State. We hope that countries will adopt compatible regulations on blockchain. Okay, so the US government is looking into regulating blockchain as they have been in the past, but I guess now it's getting a little bit more serious. So bit of news on Facebook. You know, they've been hiring blockchain people. They say they gotta issue their own tokens. That's the rumor at least, and they said that in they will pivot to privacy, which is kind of, you know, most people hear that and kind of just get a giggle out of, because, you know, privacy is not the thing that people think of when they use Facebook. Actually quite the opposite. So I'm not sure how you would pivot to something you're not. Yeah, so can't think of any analogies, but if you can, leave it in the comment section below. More stuff coming out. Telos, Cars and Tokens is doing an airdrop, it looks like. So whatever you have, if you have over 100 Telos in your account, on your snapshot, snapshot, you get the same number of CNT, which I assume is the Cars and Tokens token in your account. So if you have over 100 Telos in your account, you get an equivalent number of CNT in your account after the airdrop. Actually, quite a bit of stuff is coming out from Telos. We have been debating internally whether or not we should add support to that chain. We are hesitant only because of the limited manpower we have. However, if there is a big and vocal community on that platform, and if you are listening and you're part of that community, do let us know. We'll take a second, more serious look into adding support for that sister chain. Real Joe Schluck. Josh Lake, not Schlock. Platforms Discord. Not exactly sure what platform is, and he didn't provide a link, which is when you tell people to join your platform, you might want to provide a link to your Discord. Also, what I said here, but seems like they're associated with whale shares in some capacity. I think they're like a curation guild. Again, not entirely sure. Minor Gate, don't know what that is. So this is about Brennan. I almost say Brennan Larimer, but no, it's Brennan Bloomer was in a DC. There was actually a really cool cover of Dan Larimer on a cover of a blockchain magazine. I saw it from Wellpander on Twitter, but I kind of lost track of it. If someone can find it, again, drop the link in the comments, please. So, EOS Go has been very active on the forum lately, which is very interesting. Very nice to see them there. Welcome to the community. Their user account is powered by you. We're gonna add little profile icons for our notable members soon. So that's coming. You'll be able to see the EOS logo next to their account name, so you know who the individual is. So this EOS Go posted an update about the elemental battles. So elemental battles, if you don't know, was this tutorial slash game. Well, it's a game creation tutorial aimed to teach you how to do development on EOS. So Liquid Dapps team released a new article on Medium where they analyze how an EOS dApp can be improved, in particular by reducing costs and enhancing user experience through the dApp network. dApp network obviously is the network they're launching. How the dApp network can be used: register application front end on IPFS, minimize the amount of RAM required by a dApp. By allowing dApps to store the data set permanently on IPFS nodes hosted by DSPs and turn RAM into a lightweight cache layer. Oh, excuse me. VRAM empowers gaming developers to create a new generation of scalable applications on the blockchain, as demonstrated by the elemental battles. So I guess they took the game, the tutorial game, and they launched on their Liquid dApp network, just as a showcase example of what can be done. So cool stuff. And Castle uploaded a video congratulating a player of his game, completed 100%. Haven't watched it yet. And can I watch it without leaving? Yes, I can. Oh, it's a Twitch. So very cool. I think I should give them a like from here. So yes. Cool. Like. Compatibility. Alright. Cool. Yeah, very cool game. Very nice design actually. Look at that. So if you don't know, Castle is actually building a game based on EOS, so you could expect this quality game coming onto the EOS blockchain, and you can be sure to find him at his sub, The Castle. Make sure you go subscribe to it. Again, I'll try to include some links down below, but you know, just go browse on discussions.app. You may just find all these stuff if you just go to the all section, because The Castle is not a default sub. Cool stuff. Oh, huge news coming out from Blocktrace yesterday. You can now trade your Steam/EOS pair. So for all the Steamians out there, not only can you repost easily onto discussions.app now, EOS discussions.app, you can now easily convert your EOS earnings into Steam, and I guess Steam into the fiat of your trades. But yeah, very cool. Blocktrace is widely known within the Steam ecosphere. And I also want to say EOS trading on our site is only supported for non-US citizens. So if you're living in the US, unfortunate for you, I guess. So yeah, but anyways, exciting development. You could get your EOS rewards into Steam, and then you could use whatever channel it is that you use to cash out Steam. So awesome stuff. Just brings the community that much closer together. I know there's a huge group of people on Steemit that is interested in EOS, and we are working on a better way to add support for those users and reach out to those users, as you guys might have seen. So awesome stuff. There's been an update. Tribe released a video update on other things they're going to release in the near future. I'm not gonna play the video, but they're gonna have a new web app and talk a little bit about Elon Musk, automation, and AI. Those three words almost seem like they should just be one because they always go together. And the markets, everything new coming from Tribe soon. If you want to know what we're up to, please have a watch. Yes, give them a watch. Please drop us a subscribe also on the bottom right. So cool stuff. I think this is actually old news. Okay. Another game released just yesterday, again posted by EOS Go, EOS Blasters. This is a game that's out now. It looks awesome. I'm not gonna play the video. It's a little bit long, but awesome stuff. So if you guys remember way back, there was this big talk about having full history notes and that kind of stuff. We obviously do depend on full history notes for our farm, so it is a topic close and dear to our heart. And EOS Rio released a solution yesterday called Hyperion History, a scalable history API solution for EOS IO based blockchains. So I'm not sure how this is different from a full history chain, because they talk about storing all EOS actions, not transactions, on 650 gigabytes. So we'll be following on that, reading it more, but just want to let you know. More games coming from Jose on the store in Spanish. So we do have a big Venezuelan community on discussions.app as well, so go give that a read. Let's see what else we got. So Titanium published another Steam article, this time on Ubuntu. So I have tried Ubuntu. Ubuntu is one of the preferred operating systems if you are security minded. If you're dealing with a lot of cryptocurrencies, is probably a good idea. I personally avoid it simply because of the hassle, and been using Windows my whole life. Don't get me wrong, I have used Ubuntu for a decent amount of time, and I mean like about 3-4 months. However, it's just too limited in terms of software selection that I need to do my work. So I have reverted back to Windows, unfortunately. So here he goes into how to install Ubuntu, different layers of protection you could do. And there's this fun little tangent about Ross Ulbricht. Ross Ulbricht, if you don't know, was the guy who was running Silk Road. So yeah, like nice little tangent there about why you should encrypt your hard drive just in case someone, just in case the FBI raids your home and takes your laptop like they did with Ross. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that. Also, all the stuff that you could do to make it your surfing a lot more secure, like installing activating the firewall and installing an antivirus, anti-malware. It's a great article, great read. So I highly recommend you giving it a bit of time. Interesting article about Ethereum. I'm not gonna go too deep into it, but as you know, Ethereum is thinking about moving to proof of stake, and there's a research group that said that it might not be lucrative enough to keep it secure. So I'm not trying to do FUD here. This is from the hard fork, actually, the next web. Yeah, so they have a series called hard fork, which they cover a lot of cryptocurrency stuff. I think they're pretty impartial, but they did an article about how EOS was having problems as well. So pretty impartial news source, I think. So if you're interested in that, go give that a read. So another just tweet talking about EOS blasters, repos, but that was on me, so that's okay. Got some beat out of that too, I think from Jose. Math wallet at PayPal support for EOS account creation. Okay, cool. One more easy way to onboard people. That's the EOS town hall meeting, and the video is up, I think. BitJoy's adding another game, zombie related. Okay, I think that's pretty much all the news for today. Yeah, so thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you on the daily dose of EOS tomorrow. Maybe it's a Saturday, I might take some time off, but anyways, I'll catch you guys next time.